Google's Year in Review, 8 areas with research breakthroughs in 2025. You're wasting hours learning about AI tools that won't even exist next month. You're missing the real breakthroughs that actually matter. The ones changing science right now, the ones you need to know about, and I'm going to show you all 8 of them in the next 10 minutes. Hey everyone, I'm Ava, and today we're breaking down Google's biggest research wins from 2025. We're talking AI that thinks before it answers, science tools that solve 50-year-old problems, and tech that's already saving lives. No fluff, just the facts. Let's go. 2025 was the year AI stopped being a fancy calculator and started becoming a real work partner. Google dropped Gemini 3 in November and followed up with Gemini 3 Flash in December. And these aren't just upgraded chatbots, these are fundamentally different systems. Gemini 3 Pro topped the LM Arena leaderboard. It scored a new record on humanity's last exam. That's a test specifically designed to see if AI can actually think and reason like humans do. Not just spit back answers, actually reason through problems. The model scored 23.4% on Math Arena Apex. That's a new state-of-the-art for frontier models in mathematics. And before you say that sounds low, these are PhD-level math problems, the kind that make most humans want to throw their laptop out a window. Here's what makes Gemini 3 different. It has built-in reasoning modes. You can literally tell it to think harder about your problem. It'll take more time, use more processing power, but it'll give you better answers. That's not something we had before. Then in December, they released Gemini 3 Flash. This is where it gets interesting. Flash has the same reasoning capabilities as the Pro model, but it runs 3 times faster and costs about a quarter of the price. Companies are already using it for everything from video analysis to data extraction. And here's a number that shows you how fast this is moving. Since Gemini 3 launched, Google has been processing over 1 trillion tokens per day on their API. That's 1 trillion pieces of information every single day, from millions of developers building apps and tools with it. They also updated their Gemma family. These are open models anyone can use. Gemma 3 came out in March. Then they dropped Gemma 3 270 members in August. That's a compact model you can run on a single GPU. You don't need a data center anymore. You can run serious AI on your own hardware, but models are just one piece. Let's talk about what Google actually put these models into, because that's where you see the real impact. Pixel 10 launched in August with AI features baked into the hardware. AI mode in search got generative UI in March. That means search results that adapt to what you're asking, not just blue links anymore. Notebook LM added deep research in November. You can now give it a research question and it'll autonomously search, synthesize information, and write you a complete research brief. This isn't summarizing one document. It's doing actual multi-step research. Google Anti-Gravity launched in November. This is their new coding platform. It's not just code completion, it's an agentic system that understands what you're trying to build and helps you architect it. Companies like JetBrains and Cursor are already integrating it. And we need to talk about what happened with creativity tools, because 2025 was when AI generation got legitimately good. Nano Banana dropped in August. Then Nano Banana Pro followed. These are native image generation and editing tools. They're built into the Gemini app now. You can edit images directly in conversation, change backgrounds, add objects, modify lighting, all from text prompts. No Photoshop, no external tools. It just works. Veo 3.1 came out in October. That's their video generation model. Imagen 4 is their latest image model. Flow handles music and audio. These aren't toys. Professional creators are using these in actual production workflows. Music AI Sandbox launched for broader access in April. Musicians like Shankar Mahadevan have been experimenting with it, creating new sounds, exploring musical ideas that weren't possible before. Google Labs has been testing experimental tools. Pomeli for marketing content, Stitch for UI design, Jules as a coding agent, Google Beam for 3D video communication. These are experiments now, but they show where the tech is heading. When I first started using these advanced models, I was overwhelmed. There's so much coming out, so many tools, so many updates. That's when I found this community called AI Profit Boardroom. 1,800 members all focused on learning AI together and sharing what actually works. It taught me which workflows save time versus which ones waste it. The community shares real use cases and practical implementations. If you're serious about using AI to improve your work and skills, check it out, link in description. Okay, now we get to the science stuff. And this is where 2025 really stands out. Because we're not talking about chatbots anymore. We're talking about tools that solve problems humans couldn't solve before. AlphaFold hit its 5-year anniversary in November. And if you don't know what AlphaFold is, pay attention, because this might be the most important AI application ever built. AlphaFold solves protein folding. That's a 50-year-old problem in biology. Proteins are made from chains of amino acids. Those chains fold into complex 3D shapes, and that shape determines what the protein does in your body. For decades, scientists had to spend months or years figuring out a single protein structure, using expensive lab equipment. Trial and error, pure grind work. AlphaFold predicts these structures in minutes, with atomic-level accuracy. The database now has over 200 million protein structures. That's basically the entire known protein universe, and it's being used by over 3 million researchers in 190 countries. This isn't just cool science. This is drug discovery, disease research, understanding how our bodies work at a fundamental level. In 2024, AlphaFold's creators won the Nobel Prize in Chemistry for this work. The Nobel Committee doesn't hand those out for nothing. Researchers used AlphaFold to understand proteins in honeybees, to help save endangered bee populations. They're using it to study cancer markers, Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson's. This tool is literally helping save lives right now. Google also released AlphaGenome in June. That's AI for better understanding the genome. Deep Somatic in October identifies genetic variants in tumors. This is precision medicine, personalized to your actual genetic code. And in September, an advanced version of Gemini with DeepThink mode officially achieved gold medal standard at the International Mathematical Olympiad. That's like the Olympics of math. For the smartest math students in the world, AI is now competing at that level. In the same month, Gemini also achieved gold medal level at the International Collegiate Programming Contest World Finals. These are the hardest coding competitions in the world, and AI just showed it can compete with the best human programmers. If you're looking to dive deeper into AI tools and actually implement them in your work, I recommend AI Profit Boardroom. Over 1,800 people learning how to use AI effectively. Everyone shares real experiences. What's working, what's not, which tools are worth your time, which ones to skip. No hype, just solid information and practical guidance from people doing the work. It's helped me stay on top of updates and figure out how to actually apply them. Not just read about them, apply them. Link in description if you want to check it out. And if you want the full process, SOPs, and 100 plus AI use cases like this one, join the AI Success Lab, links in the comments and description. You'll get all the video notes from there, plus access to our community of 38,000 members who are crushing it with AI. Here's what I want you to take away. 2025 wasn't about one big breakthrough, it was about integration. AI moving from lab experiments to production systems, from research papers to tools you actually use. AlphaFold showed us AI can solve fundamental science problems. Gemini 3 showed us AI can reason through complex tasks. Quantum computing made progress toward practical applications. Robotics brought AI into the physical world. Climate tools are saving lives right now. This isn't science fiction. This is operational technology in 2025, and 2026 is going to build on all of it. My advice: pick one area that matters to your work. Go deep on it. Don't try to learn everything at once. If you're a developer, focus on the coding tools. If you're in research, learn AlphaFold and the science models. If you're in creative work, master the generation tools. Get hands-on. Build something. Break something. Learn from it. That's how you actually gain skills. Not by watching videos, by doing, and stay updated because the field is moving fast. What I told you today will be outdated in 6 months. Not because it's wrong, but because better tools will exist. The best time to start was yesterday. The second best time is right now. Go experiment, go build, and I'll see you in the next one.